Parker Boy coming at you. Found another problem with the old Ford truck, Ford F150. So you start your truck, put your foot on the brake, and it will not come out of park. Totally hung up. So there's a couple things you can do to fix this, but if you're in a bind and you got to get going on, I'm going to show you a simple fix to do. So first thing you got to do is get in this console right here. Gotta pop this guy up, get it out, and then right over here on this side, we'll show you in just a second, we'll get a side view and I'll show you how to bypass this. What it is the brake switch, either the fuse blown or the brake switch is out, and I'll show you how to bypass this mechanically. So stay tuned. Okay, now that you've got the console apart, you can see into these mechanisms right here, but if you watch, when you pull this lever, it's not going all the way in. But if you look at the mechanics, you see this dropping down right here? Well, it's hitting this button. There's a little stop, and that's the stop that has to engage when you push your foot on the brake. So if you'll just push that in, squeeze your handle, now you went right past it. Now you can go in reverse and go on your way. As long as you don't put it back in park, you're okay, but that'll at least get you to the automotive store to get a new fuse, or at least back to the house. So I hope this trick has helped you. Closer view of this. When you pull the trigger on your pistol grip shifter, it's hitting that black piece sticking out right there. And to bypass it, you push this in and pull this down at the same time. It takes both hands. But that'll get you to where you want to go, get you back home. That way you can replace the fuse and or replace your foot switch. Your foot brake switch, I mean. Okay, I also want to show you where the fuse for that is. What happened to me was I blew the fuse and I couldn't get going, couldn't get it out of park, so I mechanically bypassed it until we put in a new switch. And this is the fuse right here. This 20 amp fuse, I believe it's going to be 45. This is on a Ford F150 2010. So fuse 45 is a 20 amp fuse. This guy right here, that's the one it was. That way you know how to find the fuse. Alright, so let's take a look at this foot switch. Here's a new one. About 30 bucks. Let's see if I can get this camera in here where you can see what I'm talking about. There it is right there. So when you push the brake on the back side here, let's see if I can show you. There, it's pushing the switch right there. So that's the problem. We're just going to replace this guy right here. We'll get the camera set up and show you how to pull it off. Okay, we're back under here and we're gonna take this guy off. We're gonna turn it. I don't think it's quite 90 degrees, but let's see if I can get on here good like this. And just snap it right out like that. Now that we got it down here, we can work on this plug. I don't like to try to unplug it while it's out. I don't know if I can do this one-handed. If I do, that would be awesome. But I don't think I'm going to be able to do it one-handed. So there's the plug. We'll get this guy off and we'll show you how to snap the new one in. You just go, actually going to snap it back in there, put it back in the hole, and go counterclockwise. So anyway, I'll get this unplugged. Alright, what you got to do is get this pushed in. If I can get my hands around here where you can see. So anyway, we're going to push this guy in right here. I hope this is on film. See that? I think you can. And just push that guy right on out. Like that. Now we're undone. So now we got everything lined up. We're going to stick this guy right in here. It's kind of hard to do. laying here upside down. Put it in there. I'm gonna snap it over. Take your plug. Get the camera. Snap that in. Installed. New brake switch. There we go.